Hey guys, welcome back to my channel and thank you for watching. I am sitting in Baby Squirt's nursery today to talk to you guys about some newborn essentials. Now, keep in mind we don't have the baby yet, but we have had 2 other kids, so I'm going to go through some of the things that we found essential with them and some of the things that we are hoping to try this time around that we haven't tried before. So, if you are interested in checking out our newborn essentials, then just keep watching. Okay, the first thing on my list is actually something that we have never had success with before, but we are determined this time to make work with this baby, and that is bottles. I breastfed both my kids. I do plan to breastfeed this baby as well, for sure, but neither of my first 2 would ever take a bottle, and it meant that I could really never go anywhere for almost the first year. So we are going to try out these Nano Baby bottles, which are really cool because they're kind of like a new technology and a new shape. So because of the shape of these bottles, they cool down very quickly in the fridge, which reduces the chance of bacteria growing, and they also warm up very quickly, which preserves the nutrients in your breast milk. So I've heard really, really good things about them. They come with a little cap so that the nipple stays clean, and they also come with like a lid so that you can transport it, and then you just remove that before warming. These bottles were sent to me. This is not sponsored at all, but they also sent me this amazing little sterilizer that you put in the microwave, and it works very quickly. Our old bottle sterilizer took I think 15 minutes to work. This one I think is 4 minutes. So it's got little racks inside. You can remove them, move them around. You put the lid on, put it in the microwave, and everything's sterilized very quickly. So we are very excited to try these out, and I will let you guys know how we do with it. That is the first thing on my newborn essentials list. The next thing I want to talk to you guys about is also something we have never had success before with, but I am almost more determined to make this work than even the bottles. These are pacifiers. My first 2 never ever took a pacifier. Noah would sort of chew on it and then spit it out. He would never suck on it, and I think again we probably waited too long to introduce them. I think with Georgia it was less than 2 weeks, but still not quick enough. So I'm actually going to bring some to the hospital, and we have so many different kinds because we've tried everything. I've heard amazing things about these A-Vent newborn ones. This is probably the one we tried the hardest to make work before, but I've also picked up the Pop Soother, which is the one that if the baby drops it, it kind of goes back inside its own housing and stays clean. I love the natural rubber soothers as well. Sorry, I call them soothers, pacifiers as well. And we also got these really cool Ryan and Rose teethers. I love this one. It's sort of like a clear color. So I'm going to take a couple different options with me to the hospital and introduce them pretty much right away. I'll wait until we have a couple of feeds under our belt, but definitely want to make these work. Another newborn essential that we absolutely couldn't live without with both kids, and we will be using 100% with this babe as well, is the Boppy Lounger. I don't have it up here because I've just cleaned it and it's stored away where it's going to stay clean. But I will insert a picture for you right here and maybe a video of our other kids on it. But basically it's a big kind of pillow that supports baby. We've even had it on the kitchen island when we're cooking, obviously before baby can roll and you're watching them. But when you're cooking dinner, you can take it all over the house. It's got a handle, and both of our kids have been very happy with that. And it's super lightweight and easy to take around the house and kind of put baby wherever you need to. So that's another thing that I can't live without, and I highly recommend it. It's totally affordable. Boppy also makes a nursing pillow, but I'm talking about the Lounger, which is I'll show you again, the square kind of pillow shaped one. So that's definitely on our list. We are also trying out on the same lines as the Boppy Lounger, the Snuggle Me Organic. It comes in this nice carrying bag, and we've just kept it in here so that it stays clean before baby arrives because my kids want to lay in it all the time. But it's basically a beautiful lounger for baby to lay in. It's got an organic cover on it, and which is washable and removable, and you can buy extra covers. See, look, there's already stuff on it because my kids were playing with it. Anyways, we have heard amazing things. This wasn't really around for my first. My second, I think maybe it was, and I wanted it, but we didn't get it. Anyway, we're going to try it this time around, and we're super excited for it. I think it's going to be another one of those things like the Boppy Lounger that is sort of life-changing. It really hugs the baby in and makes them feel secure so that they can sleep, and they're safe and they don't roll around. So I'm super excited to try that. So that's definitely on my list for this baby, and I'll let you know how it goes after he or she arrives. Next up on my list is a little nightlight. This one's already turned on. It's portable and it has a little charging stand that you can put it in, but it's got an adjustable warm to cool sort of coloring to it. Oh, there you go, I just changed it by accident. So that's the cool setting. I don't even know how I did that, but it's touch sensitive, so you can do all kinds of things with it. You can dim it, brighten it, put it down to nighttime mode. Let's put it back on, there you go. And adjust the color. So this is great for nighttime feeds, nighttime diaper changes, because it's really not that bright, and you can adjust it obviously, and you can carry it around the house. I also have a rose quartz light next to my bed for nighttime feeds, which gives off a very dim, warm light. So whatever works for you, but definitely this kind of keeps everything calm in the bedroom and relaxed when you have to be waking up multiple times a night. You don't necessarily have to wake up your partner, or they don't have to wake you up, whatever the case might be, but a nightlight's a definite must-have. I also really love having a car seat cover for the baby when they first arrive, and for many months after that. With my other two, they were winter babies, so we always had the winter car seat cover. And this time, my cousin just gifted me this. It's by the Over Company, which is a Canadian company, and it's black and white, so it goes with our theme. But this is more of a summer cover, so it's very lightweight. It stretches over the car seat and covers baby up. If they're sleeping, it's great. It's amazing for keeping strangers from touching your infant. It also works as a nursing cover. I personally don't use nursing covers. I find them more difficult than helpful, but if you're one of those people who likes a nursing cover, it's a nursing cover. And it also works as a shopping cart cover. So definitely it's one of those like fairly affordable multi-use things that you definitely should consider getting for your newborn. Next up are Swaddle Blankets. These are two different kinds. This is like a stretch knit, stretch bamboo fabric. I like that for swaddling baby for sure, because they kind of gives you a little bit more play when you're stretching it around the baby. And this one is a muslin one. They both have their benefits. Obviously they're very cute. There's lots of ways you can use them. Nursing cover, burp cloth, whatever. I have a ton of these. We have so many, but you use them like crazy, and they get washed like crazy because they're always getting dirty. So it's nice to have a good number of them stocked up. So Swaddle Blankets and Swaddle muslin cloths are definitely on my newborn essentials list. Okay, my next essential is a nursing pillow. If you are even not a breastfeeding mama, you can use this for bottle feeding. Basically, this is just, I've got probably 4 because I keep them all over the house, and there's different ones for different functions. Like this will probably be the one I take to the hospital because it's super small. I have a nice huge big one with a really soft cover that I like to use probably most of the time, but basically it goes around your, I won't have a belly this big once the baby's here. Anyways, it goes around your belly and the right height, so you're not holding constantly all of the weight in your arms. And these are also great for lounging the baby and tummy time, because you can put the baby on it and have some support under their chin when they're doing tummy time. So this is another one that I definitely recommend having. Next up are sleeping gowns and sleepers. You can dress your baby in whatever you want, but I find, at least for the newborn stage, there is no point in trying to do fancy little outfits with socks and booties and all that stuff, because A, you're changing them a million times a day, and B, they get dirty, they kick off their socks, they spit up on it, and it's kind of a waste of money. So for the most part, for the first 3 months, we keep baby mostly in sleepers or gowns. This is a super cute one from Lulu & Company. Basically, when it's not tied, you have full access to their bum and diaper, and you can tie it up in a knot. It keeps their feet warm. Super, super soft. The little mittens are built in so that they're not scratching their face, and it's just amazing. So I really love that, and they're cute too. And then sleepers. So here's a little sleeper with a zipper. Zippers are better than snaps because they're quicker and easier, and even better than this zipper would be one that has the two-way so that you can undo it from the bottom, but I don't have one of those handy to show you. But sleepers and sleeping gowns, you definitely need a few of those when you're about to have a newborn. Okay, we are almost done. Only 2 more things. The first is a video monitor. Ours is not set up in here yet, but it's going to be very soon. I find the video monitor way better than the audio monitor for myself because I'm crazy and I need to see what's happening all the time. Now for us, we co-sleep for the first at least 3 months, so the baby will be next to me or beside me or whatever for a while. But once I transition them to the crib, it's really difficult for me to just sleep and not be worried. So the video monitor has sound, obviously, and you can see what baby's doing, or if they've rolled, or if they need you, or if they are crying just because they are sort of self-settling, or if they're crying because they're awake and they need something. So video monitor is a definite must-have. Before I get to the last thing, I want to mention that there are obviously a few other essentials that I'm sure I haven't mentioned. Things like a stroller and a car seat, you need to have those. I'm not listing them because it's sort of a no-brainer, but definitely you're going to need to have an infant car seat for your car, and you'll need a stroller for getting around. And the very last thing on my list is a swing or some kind of vibrating chair, somewhere to put the baby that will occupy them and help them sleep when you need to do things like make lunch or have a shower or whatever. Just a nice place to put the baby where they're going to be occupied. We have the Mamaroo and both of my kids have loved it. I'm going to insert a clip because we've just cleaned it and put it away so that it doesn't get dirty. But both of my kids have loved the Mamaroo. You don't have to have one that fancy. Ours was a gift. There are other ones that just swing back and forth that I think Georgia even preferred that style. But anything like that where the baby can kind of take a little nap while you're having a shower and you're not worried about them falling over, falling out of something, or laying flat on the couch. For us, we have animals, so I wouldn't want to just lay the baby on the bed because our cat might go and snuggle with it or something. So just anything like that, a swing or a Mamaroo or even a vibrating chair is an amazing thing to have when you have a new baby. Alright guys, that is it for my newborn essentials. Thank you so much for watching. If you like this video, please don't forget to give it a thumbs up. And I would love it if you would choose to subscribe and join the fam. It always really helps me out to get more subscribers. So if you just click on that little button, it would be amazing and I would be so grateful. Next up, we're going to have some more videos on baby's nursery, what's in our diaper bag, and I've also just finished what's in my hospital bag. So if you want to watch that one, I will put the banner up so you can click on that as well. Thanks for watching. Have a great day.